Hi there. So this is a book I'm reviewing by Scott Westerfeld called Shatter City. I'm going to have to refresh a couple things for this review, so let me just look at the inside. Oh, goodness. They don't have it. Okay. Well, this is a continuation in a series by Scott Westerfeld. So I already did a review for, I think, two of the ones that come before this. If you haven't seen those reviews, then watch those couple ones before you see this one. So Shatter City is a continuation of the series involving Frey and Raffi. So these are two twin sisters who have like kind of an evil father that is the ruler of this town, city, country in the future. And they're still getting, like, they're still pretending to be each other in the scenarios in the book. Raffi is going out there. She put her life on the limb for this guy in order to save him from being he was captured by her father, and she stayed in her father's house in order to help free him. So in this book, you get to see what happens, how they escape from her father, how they eventually meet back up with Raffi, which is the twin sister that is pretending to be Frey, and she's pretending to be Raffi through a lot of the book. It doesn't end here, so I have to keep reading and find the next book in the series. I will say that this book still kept me intrigued throughout it. It was an easy read. There were a few things that happened that kind of kept you interested in the series because you have, I guess, similar stuff happening that's happened in the other couple of books. And you get a few things that are like new material. I think there is some secondary characters that are memorable that are mentioned in this book. One of them seems to be, she's kind of portrayed as like a Hispanic type lady. She ends up in a town called Pass, I think. Yeah, Pass. So Pass in Spanish means peace, I'm pretty sure. And there is like La Paz in Baja, Mexico or something. So the city that these girls find themselves in at separate times, it's kind of like a real city, and it's kind of portrayed a little bit like a Spanish or Mexican or Hispanic type city in the book, but it's different because, you know, it's like a world that takes place in a different time period in the future or something. So there's a secondary character who's pretty good that comes up. That's a woman who has like a good personality, kind of, when you get to know her. She's like trying to help people as the city's being like destroyed and stuff. So there's that. There's a little bit of new information about a character who's like a family member to the girls that they have lost touch with or didn't think was alive. But I'll let those kind of details be a surprise to you. But anyways, there's some like secondary characters who just play a little bit of a role that are kind of intriguing. I would have to say I will judge this series based on like the next book or the next book if he continues, because right now it's just like a good easy read type series, and I can't give it like an overall really good review. It's a good book, but I can't give it like a really good review until I try to keep going on it and see if it develops kind of better and stuff. So it is good. We'll wait for the next book for me to read and give another review on. Okay, so yeah, Scott Westerfeld. If you haven't read any of his books, I have read the Ugly series. And Imposters. I think Imposters. That was the first book in the series. And then I think there was a couple, or at least one in between this one, Shatter City. So yeah, good book. Pick it up from your library if you can, or I'll try to put a link. Let me know what you think. I'm enjoying it so far.